Right, let's get my headphones in, make sure you can all hear me. Let's make sure you can hear me. Right, the earbuds are in, hopefully you can all hear me. It's earbuds playing up a little bit. Oh, it's me here, I don't know. Right, let's get going. It is just gone 9 o'clock on Saturday morning and I'm off to Andrews. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing there actually. I know there's a few more tiles to go on the wall, so we'll see what happens with Andrew. I just really, if I'm honest, I'm going there just to keep him off my back a bit. He's been texting me sort of random text quite a lot, and I keep putting him off because I don't mean to sort of not prioritise him, but because the job is not what it originally was, it's become something else, which I never really agreed to do or signed up for, although sort of deep down I knew this job was going to sort of be a little bit of a pain in the arse. I keep putting him second, you know. I keep booking other people in and thinking, oh, I'll fit him in as and when I've got a day, and it's not fair on him really. So I thought, well, I'll make a point, I'll get there today, and then I can try and sort of, you know, do what he needs to be done. So it's quite nice going to work Saturday morning sometimes. I don't mind it. It's a little bit like, I don't know if any of you ever worked on firms. We always had to stick a Saturday in, but the boss would always make sure it was like a little job on Saturday, so you'd be done by about dinner time. So it was quite a nice little thing really. You'd get up, you'd go to work, and then you'd have the Saturday to yourself, and you know, you had a few extra quid in your pocket for the pub. So, and I still feel a little bit like that this morning really. I feel like I'm sort of treating myself to a little easy day, which it will be. It won't be a hard day, that's for sure. So although I'm my own boss, it feels like I've given myself an easy Saturday. Do you know, I don't even know what I'm going to charge Andrew. I don't even know if I'm going to charge him. Might just get him done and get out of it. We'll see. I've not given him a price for anything because I don't know what he wants me to do. But you know, obviously I wouldn't stitch him up, but I want to get something for it. I didn't charge him for the last time I went there and stuck that toilet in for him. I didn't charge him a penny for that because, well, A, I sort of didn't give him a price for it anyway, and B, is that it didn't work. And then he had to get I had to get the plumber in there for him, so I can't really charge him for that. It'd just be taking the piss really. So that's one he's got away with. Actually, I'm going to go and pick some plaster up for Monday. I'm going to do that now. I'm going to go to Builders Merchants, get a few bags of plaster for Monday. Monday's nice. It's a marvellous day, Monday. It'll be nice to see you there. It'll be nice. Marvellous. So I'm in a bit of a stupid mood this morning. I'm full of it sometimes, and I'm full of it this morning actually. And I was just watching some YouTube, and sometimes I like watching impressions, and I was watching some old Steve Coogan stuff, and he was doing a bit of Ronnie Corbett and that, so I thought I'd try me old Ronnie Corbett out on you. It's not the best, but it ain't the worst. Let's try it. I ain't done it for a long while, Ronnie Corbett. So there I am, standing in a bunker with the producer in my underwear. Right, there's 4 bags of multi-finish, £56 and 2p. Madness, absolute madness. It's crazy, isn't it? How can Hughes Gray charge that when Wickes do it for a tenner? I know it's all like buying bulk and stuff like that, but do they really need to charge that much? I don't think so. Not for saying that it's a staple, you know, it's not like it's a one-off thing like, you know, a door or you know, something that people only buy once. When you're buying it in bulk like that, they should give us regulars a little bit more of like a discount really, I feel, and I'm sure they do. I'm sure it's a little bit like Uzu in them sort of places. But anyway, I've just pulled up at Andrews, so let's go and see what's going on in the loony bin. not the loony bin, I shouldn't say that really, but you know what I mean. Right, where is the old boy? Where is he? Let's see if we're going to have a little knock and see. Oh, there's my tiles. That looks like the rest of my tiles. Good fun. How are you, mate? All right? Morning, mate. Yeah. Morning. How you doing? All right? Yeah, okay. Good, good. Yeah. Yeah, just a second. Give me a second. Right, what we got here? So originally we were going to box this pipe in. Now that's not happening. This is all coming out again. This macerator's all got to come out. And the council are going to go and do some sort of gravity fed thing from the toilet. I'm not exactly sure. But now this is not going to be boxed in. We need to come down. So I'm going to try and slip a tile behind that pipe very, very carefully. You know how these things go. It could all go completely wrong.
Superb.
I've just got odds and sods laying about. You can see I've used all the full ones. It's just literally odds and sods. The last full one I've got is here. Well, that edge is shocking. You can see, so I'm just running it off smooth on the edge of the wet cutter. I forgot my sliding cutter. I left it in my bloody garage. So anyway, I put a wet cutter on. So I'm just literally running along that just to give it a bit more of a decent edge. 2:20 now, and I'm just leaving Andrews. I just obviously got them tiles all on and all cleaned up, ready for grouting next time. I thought I'd get a grouter today, but them fresh tiles are not going to set enough to start moving them about, so I'll leave it. But he's all good, he's very happy. I think what's happened was the council obviously came in and looked and said that he can't have the macerator, which is quite a good thing really, because it seems like now the council are going to sort of take over and get done what he needs to be done. So it sounds like he's had to sort of negotiate a bit with what he wants, but they've agreed that he can have the bath, because they was obviously pushing for him just to have like a wet room, and he doesn't want that, and quite rightly so really. So he just wants something that he can get in and out of a bath. He's got this special thing that lifts him in and out of the bath. I don't think it's an overhead thing, I think it's a floor standing thing, and it just goes up and swivels and puts him in. So that's what he wants. But yeah, the good thing is that I think the council are going to take over a lot of that, so it might mean that they install the bath for him, and they're obviously going to do this bit of drainage for him. So all I've really got to do is go back and grout them tiles. But he did say he wants it decorated as well, and he said to me, do you know a decorator? And I thought to myself, what do I do? And I went, no, I'll tell you what, Andrew, I said, I can decorate it for you. Oh, can you? Oh, can you? So he's well happy with that. So he only wants it freshly done again in Magnolia. So there's no hardship, but you know, I'd rather do it for him than some other sod go there and rip him off. So I'll go there and make a nice job for him. We had a good chat on the way out the door. We ended up having a 10-15 minute chat about sharks. Of all things, we ended up talking about sharks. All stemmed from holiday and swimming, and that's how the conversation got generated. He used to do a lot of night swimming when he was out in Cyprus. He used to like going swimming in the sea at night. He's absolutely fearless, that man, honestly. I won't go past my waist in the daytime, let alone bobbing about at night when I know I've got no legs already. That'd be just his luck, wouldn't it? He's got no legs, and then he goes swimming at night and a shark comes and bites his arm off or something. That would be another sort of Andrew story. But anyway, Saturday afternoon, I'm going home, and I'll see you all probably Monday. What am I doing next week? I've got about 4 or 5 ceilings to skim next week, and I've got to put COVID up. So that's me for next week. So I'll probably see you there at some point. But if I don't see you before, have a lovely weekend, and thanks for watching. Take care. See you all soon.
That's all we've got time for this evening, so it's good night from me.
And it's good night from him. Good night. Good night.